All right, guys. Welcome back to my channel, Old School Gunner. How are you all getting on, guys? I hope you're keeping well. Well, it's been an interesting week or so, guys. We've had no Premier League football. There's been plenty of internationals, but now the Premier League is back. And Arsenal face Chelsea at the Bridge. Classic matchup, guys. Could it be coming at a better time for Arsenal? Yeah, I believe it could. I don't know. I think it's going to be a difficult match. But yeah, Chelsea have been going well recently, and that's about it. You know what I mean? That's really where I'm coming from with that. I honestly think it's going to be a very testing game for the club. You know what I mean? But we'll have to see how that works out. It's definitely not going to be straightforward anyway, in my opinion. It's going to be a bit of a test for the Arsenal. Yeah? It's going to be a test for us. Away to Chelsea on Saturday. They've been going well recently. Can't take anything for granted in this game, guys. You know what I mean? And every game is hard. Every game is a challenge. So let's see how this stream is treated. Yeah, the Premier League is back, guys. Let's see how people like to stream. Yeah, 2 minutes old, guys. Waiting for the first comment, first person to come in. But easy time. I have all the time in the world. Straight up. So easy. Let's have a look here. Let's see who else is online at the moment. All right, 4 minutes gone, guys. Not much going on my stream right now, but yeah, easy does it, huh? You know what I mean? So yeah, on Saturday we have Chelsea away. Let's just take a run through those games now, guys. Let's have a look at the table first. Of course, I haven't changed. There's been no internationals. First are Tottenham, or the Scum, as I like to call them. They're top. Match played 8, won 6, draw 2, lost none. Goals for 18 against 8. Goal difference 10, points 20. Won 4 of the last 5. Then come Arsenal. 8 played, 6 wins, 2 draws, no losses. 16 goals for, 6 against, 10 difference, 20 points. Then come Man City on 18 points. Played 8, won 6, lost 2. Goal difference of 11. So they've a better goal difference than Arsenal and Spurs, but they're 2 points behind. They've lost the last 2 out of 5. Of course, the last meaning defeat to Arsenal. Then come Liverpool, Villa, Brighton, West Ham in 7th, Newcastle 8th, Crystal Palace 9th, and just squeezing inside the top 10, Man United. -3 goal difference. Played 8, won 4, lost 4. Not exactly flattering for Eric Ten Hag. Eh? He talks the talk, guys, but at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Money talks and bullshit walks. They've won 4, lost 4 out of 8. You know what I mean? He talks the talk, guys, but when it comes down to it, there's not much going on, to be honest. It is what it is. One person tuning in, guys. Welcome along to my stream. Premier League is back. It is what it is. Arsenal face Chelsea, of course, on Saturday. We're away to Chelsea at the Bridge. It's going to be a test. No doubt. All right, guys, subscribe and help me hit 2K. That's all there's about it. All right. So the games, guys, match day 9 of 38. It's Liverpool hosting Everton, Brentford hosting Burnley, Bournemouth hosting Wolves, Notts Forest hosting Luton Town, City hosting Brighton, Newcastle hosting Crystal Palace, Chelsea hosting Arsenal, Sheffield United hosting Man United. Then on Sunday, it's Villa holding West Ham, and on Monday, there's a London derby, Tottenham hosting Fulham. So we're away to Chelsea, guys, Saturday the 21st at 5:30. It's going to be a clash. It's going to be a tough one, I think. You know what I mean? I seem to be saying that a lot now, but you can't underestimate them, eh? AFC always. About ESR to Newcastle, it would be a massive mistake selling him to Newcastle. although it would be a brilliant move working with Eddie Howe, a manager that would respect him and not treat him like Arteta has. Yeah, it would be a shame to lose him, yeah. And it would be a massive mistake. I agree with that. I'm a big fan of ESR. You know what I mean? Smith Rowe for me he's a top player. But I agree with you, man. You know what I mean? Eddie Howe would respect him and not treat him like Arteta has. I think that's fair. He hasn't been giving him any game time. I mean, he brings him on in games where Carabao Cup, or he brings him on with about 2 minutes at the end of some games where he can't really do anything. What's he meant to do? Turn the game on its head within 2 minutes? You know what I mean? So a little bit, yeah, it's been disappointing for Smith Rowe, no doubt, but he's always been loyal to the club. And he's done what he's had to do, and he's played when he's got the opportunity, which is the thing. He's actually played when he's got the opportunity. So I look, it's been a tough couple of years for Smith Rowe, to be honest. And yeah, he definitely deserves to be treated better than he is. He is a player with a lot of physical strength, and that's actually what we need in the team. So maybe he could be changed around into a different role. But the way Newcastle are going now, honestly, in my opinion, Newcastle are the second best team in the league right now. You know what I mean? In my opinion, Newcastle are the second best team in the league right now. So he could do worse than go to them if it transpires. We have to go with Partey and Rice in the double pivot against Chelsea. I think it's going to be a very hard game against Chelsea. I mean, let's not get carried away with the Man City win, yeah? Great win. Delighted to get to 3 points. Rode our luck at stages, but we persevered. And it was a good performance from the team, especially the back line and the midfield closing it down, protecting the back four. You know, Jesus, massive performance. All right, Anthony, how are you, man? I hope you're keeping well. Big up Old School. Glad the Prem is back, going for an Arsenal 2-0 against Chelsea. You're looking on the bright side, man. You're looking on the bright side, but that's what I like. I think it's going to be a tough one, Anthony, man. Like, I don't want to be... Look, I'd prefer to err on the side of caution. I'd prefer to err on the side of caution. I just think it's going to be a tough game. I think it's going to be a tricky one. You know what I mean? So we'll have to see. Definitely is not going to be as straightforward as people think, I think. But here's hoping, yeah? Here's hoping we can do something, huh? And yeah, it would be great if we got the win again. It would be great if we took the 3 points. It would be fantastic if we took the 3 points, because we need them badly. Seriously, we need those 3 points badly. Spurs still top. You know what I mean? But we're exactly the same as them with the stats, which is the crazy thing. If you look at the Premier League table, guys, we're exactly the same as Spurs with our stats. It's exactly the same. Played 8, won 6, drawn 2, lost 0. Goal difference of 10, points 20. It's just that they've scored 18 and we've scored 16, and they've conceded 8 and we've conceded 6. So they've scored 2 more than us and we've conceded 2 less. So our stats are exactly the same almost across the board. And we've actually won and drawn the same games in sequence in the last 5, yeah. Honestly, I don't know, did any of you hear me, but I got into it with a Spurs fan in work there about a week ago. I don't know, did you hear my story about that? But let me tell you about that, yeah. So I was in work. Is that Arsenal since 1987? Have you changed again, yeah? Is that you again? Arsenal since 87? No, you're AFC always. If Arteta picks the right team information, I'm going for a 3-1 win to Arsenal. But anyway, like I was saying, I don't know, did you hear my story about me getting into it with a Spurs fan there about a week ago? But I was in work and there was a lot of businessmen there and they were waiting at the bar. And they actually turned out to be a rugby team, yeah? In their spare time, yeah? They play rugby. Now, the guy that I was talking to was an absolute mountain, guys. He was just a monster, yeah? So I turned around and I said, I heard him talking about Spurs, yeah? So I said, then top of my voice, I said, who's the Spurs fan? There's 3 of them at the bar, yeah? Then the big fella says, I am. I said, all right. I said, I'm a gooner. He said, yeah, I partly guessed that. He said, you weren't saying that 6 months ago, as if like when we bottled it in the league, when we capitulated, that every Arsenal fan wasn't saying they were an Arsenal fan. That's what he was getting at, yeah? So I just didn't even answer it. I just turned around. I said, "A nice new stadium you have there, by." I said, "All you need now is some trophies to go in it." And he just looked. I said, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." I said, "Nice new stadium you have out there, lads." I said, "All you need now is a couple of trophies to go in it." And he just looked, didn't say a word. Complete silence, complete silence. And then I was serving his friend a pint, yeah, just after that then, and he was still at the bar, the other guy. And I said, "I don't think he's talking to me now." Trust me, guys, I gave it to him, by. Trust me, lads, I absolutely laid it down twice flat for the Gooners, guys. We have nothing to fear from Spurs, right? Let's have it right. Pathetic, pathetic. This time last season, at the end of October, we were second with 28 points. Looking that way this season, but Tottenham have had easy games so far, and I can see them slipping down soon. Yeah. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. But what we do is more important than what they do. The hell with them. Thanks for the comment, Anthony, man. Big up yourself, yeah? And I hope you're keeping well. Yeah, that's been boring without the EPL, yeah? It's been boring without the Premier League. I've had the last 2 days off work, and I've been kind of at home. I was meant to be going out yesterday, sampling the best pint of Guinness there is in London, but unfortunately I got let down. Those plans fell through. Yeah. So there it is, guys. And I was also kind of celebrating my divorce, moving on to the next phase. So hopefully by the end of the year, my divorce will be over and I can move on. Single again and rebuild my life. But that's why I was meant to be celebrating that yesterday, to be honest, for a couple of drinks. Whether that was a good idea or a bad idea, I don't know. But my plans fell through, which is a pity. Because I heard there's a very good bar in Covent Garden, the Horse and Coaches, and they do a cracking pint of Guinness, the best in London, believe it or not. So I wanted to just pop in and see what was going on, see what was cracking. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, like I said, my plans fell through. It is what it is. It is what it is. What can you say? What can you do? For people watching, welcome along, guys. I hope you're enjoying the stream so far. Just a slow one at the moment. Like I said, I've been off the last 2 days, not sure whether I come on and do a little bit of content or not. You know yourself, it's easy just to get the... Oh. Yes, it is. A family member passed away 5 days ago. It's been tough. I'm really sorry to hear that, yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, though. Really, I mean it. Yeah, bad time of year too, man, coming up to Christmas, you know what I mean? I suppose no time of year is a good time of year, and love to say. A bad time of year coming up to Christmas, by. I'm sorry to hear that, though. Really sorry to hear that. All right. Kind of puts things in perspective, you know? Puts things in perspective. Yeah, man. All right, so basically, right? Win probability 31% Chelsea, 41% Arsenal. The draws at 28. Chelsea have lost 5 of the last 6 Premier League games against Arsenal, winning the other one. As many defeats as they suffered in the previous 25 against them. Arsenal have won each of the last 3 away league games against Chelsea. They could become the first side to win 4 in a row against the Blues at Stamford Bridge since Watford between 81 and 86. Arsenal are unbeaten in the last 15 London derbies. Got a bit of luck the last time out though against Spurs in fairness. Arsenal have won their 3 Premier League away games this season by an aggregate score of 6-0. Only twice have they won their first 4 on the road in the league season. 0304, and of course 2004, 2005, guys. This is just the second time the Gunners have kept a clean sheet in their first 3 away league games after 95-96, losing 1 at Chelsea in their 4th game on the road that season. Interesting stuff. News going into the game. Chelsea injury update. Mario Pochettino to be without 2 players for Arsenal clash. The good news has begun, guys. The good news has begun. Yeah, you're welcome, man. You're welcome. I meant it though. Yeah, there's not much I can do from here. You know what I mean? But yeah, you're welcome, man. I'm sorry that happened. I'm sorry that happened. That it went that way. Let me see what my link is there, because I seem to be a little bit. Yeah, my stream seems to be kind of. Is it catching a little bit? Let me know, guys. Was it running straight? Seems to be a bit jumpy. Old school, I did the same when I broke up my ex. Went down on a Saturday and got pissed and moved out my life. Me and the woman told her she punching. And I told her she punching, and she knows it, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Yeah, I was meant to be going out though yesterday, but it fell through, unfortunately. Maybe it's for the best though, because it might have got messy. You know what I mean? I might have got a bit messy. You know what I mean? You never know. It might have got a bit messy, after a few drinks in that state of mind. I don't know. Maybe it's for the best, huh? It is what it is, huh? Guys, getting older, it's not for pussies, huh? That's what they say. Definitely not for pussies. But yeah, thanks for your thing, Yeah, sorry again about that, AFC always, man. Tough times, man. Tough times. So, predictions. I know you said what you think. She's punching above her weight, is it? Is that what you meant? She's punching above her weight. All right. Anthony's going for a 2-0 for the Gooners, of course. 2-0 to the Arsenal. And AFC obviously is going for a 3-1. Yeah, I think Chelsea could score, but it means she's lucky to be with a good-looking chap like myself. Confidence is the key to winning the ladies' heart, guys. Confidence is the key. I mean, I am, look at me. I am the epitome of a man. Tattooed up, you know what I mean? Inked up, guys. Favorite one here. The Arsenal. You know what I mean? A beautiful thing. There it is, guys. The original crest and all its beauty. I've had it redone twice. But there it is, guys. There for life, forever. But yeah, me, I am the archetypal man. I am the epitome of what a man is. You know what I mean? Rough and rugged. A lot of women can't handle this, but it's what I am. I can't change the way I am, guys. I mean, and I'm handsome. I mean, women, do you know what I mean? They can't control themselves around me. It is what it is. That's the thing with me, and then I'm in work. I honestly don't know. Did do people like women in work, for example? I don't know. Do they like me for the quality of my work, or because I'm handsome? That's the thing that we have to deal with in life, Anthony, yourself and myself. We have to deal with that side of life, that we don't know, are we being valued for our work or just because we're studs? It's hard to know sometimes, and it is a difficult thing. Yeah. All right. Chelsea confirmed that 2 players have suffered setbacks ahead of Arsenal clash. Chelsea have confirmed both Carney Chukwuemeka and Trevor Chalobah have suffered setbacks in their recovery from injuries in a blow to manager Maurizio Pochettino. A statement read, defender Chalobah and midfielder Chukwuemeka have both suffered recent setbacks in their bid to return from the respective injuries sustained earlier this season. The duo will now go under further review before continuing their rehabilitation at Cobham with the club's medical staff. Chukwuemeka has made an impressive start to the season before succumbing to a knee injury against West Ham and hasn't featured since. Chalobah, meanwhile, hasn't played at all this season and is still recovering from a thigh injury. Chelsea are likely to be without Reece James for Saturday's London derby against Arsenal. The club captain had been hoping to make his comeback from hamstring injury he suffered in August, which has ruled him out of action since the opening game of the season. Reece James is the Chelsea captain. I don't know what's been going on at that club, to be honest. All I know is they've been playing crap. But yeah. How good is Reece James? I don't know anything about that player. I know nothing about him. I'll be honest, I know absolutely nothing about that player. Zero. Sorry, I'm late. We're a pair of studs, old school. Yeah, we are. We're like the archetypal men. You know what I mean? We're like men's men. You know what I mean? We're men that other men aspire to and that look up to. These are real guys. This is just me. I don't lift weights, huh? You know what I mean? All that Guinness, lads. You know what I mean? I'm joking, guys, yeah. I'm funny. All right, there you go. We are a bunch of studs, though, man. You know what I mean? We are the men that other men look up to. It is what it is. Got delayed at work. We have to win. Yeah, we do. Every game now we have to win, to be honest. I mean, what happened last season? I mean, where do we go from here? Chelsea are going to have their injuries. They also might not have their captain, Reece James, back. A player I know absolutely nothing about. Like, ability-wise, guys, talent-wise. How good is Reece James? I know nothing about him. Chelsea are actually getting better, though. But we should still get the job done. They're at home. Yeah? They're at their own ground. There's going to be certain pressure, of course, linked to that, but it's going to be a bit of a challenge, I think. It's not going to be an easy game for us. I don't think it's going to be an easy match. We'll have to see how we do, yeah? But I think it's going to be a challenge. They're going to put it up to us, yeah? We're going to have to be on it from day one. As soon as the whistle blows, we're going to have to be on it. You know what I mean? It's not going to be an easy game. No doubt. It's going to be a tough one. Hopefully we can pull this one off. Pull this one out of the fire. It's not going to be easy. Old school look up two Brazilian players that Arsenal are after Fluminense. I have a friend from Brazil on my show. He'll be on there tomorrow. He said they're young but good players. Yeah, I saw that my friend that I met a year ago, Edu, I saw that Edu flew over there, yeah, and he was doing the business for the club. Look up the two Brazilian players that Arsenal are from Fluminense. I saw Edu went over there, yeah. I saw he was doing the business. Let me check. I seen he was over there, though. Midfielder Andre. Arsenal sporting director Edu Gaspar is in Brazil and has visited Fluminense with speculation of a potential deal for their promising young midfielder Andre. The visit comes at a time when rumours have swirled about Arsenal's interest in competing with Liverpool to secure the services of Andre, a 22-year-old talent who has been making waves in his homeland. Edu's visit to the Brazilian club is strategically timed, coinciding with reports linking Andre to a move to the Premier League. It's not Edu's first foray into South American football market, having previously travelled to the country to facilitate the transfers of Gabriel Martinelli and Marquinhos to Arsenal. Edu has leveraged the ongoing international break to establish connections and scout emerging talents in South America. Fluminese's official Twitter account shared images of Edu's their academy training base. In a statement released on Fluminese's website, Edu expressed his admiration for their facilities, stating, "I really liked everything presented to us here. It's an impressive piece of work. The atmosphere at CT de Eriksen is different." Arsenal are interested in Brazilian midfielder. Liverpool have shown interest in the player too, guys. Arsenal's current plan involves acquiring additional midfield cover, particularly to cover the absence of key players Partey or Elneny. Elneny is a key player. Rubbish. It's one thing saying Partey is a key player, but naming Elneny is a key player, I don't know about that. Anyway, said Liverpool would show a bit interest in the player, but isn't it a striker we really need, to be honest? I mean, isn't it a forward we really need? Football fan view, I just don't want complacency. Yeah, exactly, man. Because things could get serious. You know what I mean? If we get complacent, we could find ourselves in a lot of trouble. All right, here's the link. Here's the link to the stream. If anybody wants to join in, be my guest, okay? It's here in the message bar down below, yeah. But yeah, the last thing we need now is complacency, that's for sure. But it is what it is. All right. Just looking at the Dr. Dre Still Dre video there, guys. I'm playing on the headphones. The Dr. Dre Still Dre with Dog has got 1,358,000,000 views. 1,358,000,000. 1.3 billion, guys. It's got 10 million likes. Jesus, I tell you, if that was my channel, it'd be fantastic. All right, 1 second, guys. 1 second, my friend. I'm just going to turn this off here. Get back to what I was doing. 1 second. Let me plug these out so I can hear. All right, 1 second, my friend, and I'll bring you on. All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. There we go. Okay. What's going on, man?
Yo. Good evening.
You good?
How
What's
you
going on,
doing?
man?
I'm good.
You good?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm good.
All right. Quick one. I wanted to. Sorry, I got back. I had to go back from. I got back from work late, so I just needed to join the stream. Even I still needed to fresh
Yeah,
up.
no problem.
Probably after.
Yeah, no problem.
But I will freshen up that. I guess I cannot miss out on the option to speak about Arsenal. Chelsea in the weekend. I just don't want complacency. That's the only thing that's the only issue I have right now. I just don't want complacency. We, we cannot just go and win City a couple of days ago, and first week we just won City, and then we lose to Chelsea or we get a draw at Chelsea. I will actually that will act. It will not be worth it. Or what do you think?
I think we have to be careful. And it's like you said with the like, how do I say it? With the Manchester City game. What was the point of winning that game when we don't actually then come out and beat Chelsea? That would be a real
Exactly.
that would be a real minus
The
for us.
only joy that I would get, the only joy that I would get, I would so much get from that City game. In fact, if until we win the this Chelsea game, then I will enjoy the City win more, because that
Mm,
simply means we won against City, we won against
mm.
Chelsea, and that would be a confidence booster going into the next game. And I can confidently go into the next game knowing that, okay, yes, the team has finally found its rhythm. Winning breeds to winning. So we can't afford to drop points now against Chelsea.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's going to be a tough game. What is? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I can now. I can hear you now. I can hear you now.
Okay, that's good.
Okay, that's good.
Do you have the sound on in the background where you are? Because it's like repeating.
I think it's my network. I have my headphones on. So is it better now?
Okay.
Okay.
Good now?
Let me just see. Let me say
Let
something.
me just see. Let me say something.
Is it good now?
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
All right. So I said the only thing that will give me joy now would be to see us win against Chelsea, because there's nothing like winning. You know, when you win, and now we at those difficult games when we are expected to actually drop points against Manchester City, we didn't drop points. I guess that one will shock Man City, because I know Manchester City is going to win their game over the weekend. I know they will definitely want to bounce back. So we shouldn't give them chance to pick us up again till we meet that. If we actually want to compete for the league, we have to keep winning. Right now, I don't care how we get the points. Just putting the points on the board.
Mm. They have
Mm.
they have two players injured,
They have two players injured,
Chukwuemeka and Chalaba,
Chukwuemeka and Chalaba.
and also
Yeah,
Reece James
Chukwuemeka.
might
Also,
not make
Reece
the
James
game.
might not make the game.
Their captain, huh?
Their captain, huh?
Yeah, I think Chelsea is worth discussing a little bit. I don't know if you actually get to understand him. Chelsea is actually interesting. Hello, are you there?
Hello?
Hello, are you there?
Hello?
Are you there?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, I said Chelsea is an interesting point to discuss. They actually have this young set of players who are actually in their team right now, and they are actually working for their team right now. That I feel they can be dangerous, as in for us as a team also, that we need to watch out for. Don't you think so?
Yeah, of course. I think that.
Yeah, of course. I think that.
I think they're a dangerous team.
Because you
I think
just
they're a dangerous team.
I think it's going to be
I
a
think it's
challenge
going
at
to
the bridge.
be
We
a
have to
challenge
play
at
our
the
best.
bridge. We have to play our best.
I think we have to play our best
I think we
football.
have to play our best football.
yeah. I think we have to. We just have to be at our best.
But we'll see what
But
happens.
we'll see what
We'll see what
happens.
happens.
We'll see what happens.
Hopefully, we
But
can
what do
take
you
Hopefully, we
think?
can
points.
take
Chelsea has
3 points.
spent 1 billion. Do you think it's too much for us to have been asking them to do better than they have done? Do you think that team actually needs time? Because basically, I've seen some people make comments that, Chelsea has actually spent, and the team needs like a couple of years, like 3 years, like 4 years before they can actually go. But do you think for the amount, do you think it's unfair judging them this season, considering the amount of money they've spent, over £1 billion?
Well, I don't think it's
Well, I
unfair to
don't
be
think it's
judging
unfair to
them.
be judging them.
They spent a lot of money, and they got
They spent a
Mudryk.
lot of money, and they got Mudryk.
So they were bringing in these top class
No.
players.
I think you're taking a
So they were bringing in these top class players.
I think you are taking a piss. I think you're beginning to take a piss. You're beginning to take a piss of them, because basically you are just taking a piss. You know they are not fine. They got Modric, yeah, but Modric has just one goal
I'm
all season
taking the
since he
piss.
has
Taking the
joined
No,
them.
I'm
piss.
being
No,
serious. I'm
I'm
being
being
serious.
serious. I'm being serious.
I'm not joking.
So,
I'm not joking.
but I feel it's too, I feel it's even I feel it will be unfair. I know they've spent so much, they've spent a lot, but actually I still feel they need to the team needs time, because I respect what they've done, but they still need time. They would definitely need time. I think
Yeah,
I would
they
judge
need.
them in the next 3 years, or I'll give them 2, 3 years.
Yeah, they need time, but maybe to win the league. But there should be improvement. They have been awful for a long period. Yeah, they have been very, very bad.
Do you think they can?
I didn't hear anything
I
you
didn't
said
hear
there.
anything you said there.
I said, I think they would actually need up to 2, 3 years before they can compete. Do you think Chelsea can compete sooner than that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think they can.
I think they can.
I think they have the
I
quality.
think they have the
I think they
quality.
have a
I
top
think they
class
have a
manager.
top class manager.
I think they can.
I think they can.
With the likes of Conor Chukwuemeka and under 21 for Aston Villa, this guy was probably playing for Aston Villa's second team a couple of
Mm.
years ago.
Mm.
Then with this Man City guy too, those guys were playing in this feeders team of one of those biggest. For me, I don't. I'm still Noni Madueke. All these people, all these, they are good footballers. They are young prospects, but
Mm.
they actually have a lot to prove. And what is the guarantee that you're going to get? There are a lot of qualities, the same
Yeah,
qualities
they
you
do.
have for Austin Odoi. What is the probability that they will attain this? I think even with Pep Guardiola, I don't think they can compete anytime soon. I don't believe all their players will reach their peak. I
Well, they're
don't think
still
all
better
of
than
But
them.
they're still
Elneny.
better than Elneny.
They're
I
still
know
better
you're
than
They're
just
still
Elneny.
saying,
better than
They're better than
Elneny. They're
Elneny.
yeah,
better than
They're better
Elneny.
than
They're better
Suarez.
than Suarez.
but they are fine. They are better than Eleni, accepted. But Eleni is not even a first team player. We can't even ask for Eleni to start in our games, and we are talking about somebody who wants to compete. You can't compete with Eleni.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course.
So they can't if they Eleni if they are if we went ahead and dropped Granit Xhaka, who for me I felt we shouldn't have let him go. In my own opinion, I really didn't want Xhaka to go, even though people I don't know, people might actually chase me for this, but we started enjoying the whole thing, and then he left. I still don't believe that any of Chelsea players currently is as good as Granit Xhaka.
He had one good
He
season
had
in
one good
7.
season in 7.
It was a
Yeah,
good
It
season.
was a good season.
one good season, but the season before then, there is something so special about him that every manager we have always had has always started Granit Xhaka. As Wenger did the same, Lumberg did the same, Emery did the same thing, and Arteta. So Mourinho wanted him. So I feel there is something about this guy that, yes, we didn't actually maximize him until the last year, which we did, but I still feel like he's better than averagely all the players you have in Chelsea. I like this comment. They said, should we accept the 40 million for Smith Rowe? I'm actually worried about this. I don't really want Smith Rowe to leave for now. I don't think we have enough cover in the midfield for that, because if anything happens to Odegaard, I don't think we have any other person that can represent Odegaard. For loan,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's true.
but
Yeah,
We're
that's
light.
true.
We're light.
We're light. We're light. Yeah.
we're light in the midfield. If we lose Odegaard today, I don't think we have any other person that's. I'm not. I don't like Vieira in the central. It's not that good for me. I don't know. I'm still. I'm not convinced with Vieira, but I'm sure Emil Smith Rowe could play the same way. At least could give me
What
something
about
What
Jorginho?
about
close to.
Jorginho?
No, 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 no,
The
no, no,
Italian
no,
The
no.
diamond,
Italian diamond.
the Italian Pele.
No, no.
Italian Pele.
Ooh, ooh.
Jorginho, they call him the
Jorginho.
Italian
They call him
Pele.
the Italian Pele.
Well, not the real Pele, Italian Pele. We don't need the Italian Pele here. We need the real Pele. Look, I don't want. Let me give you what I expect for our starting 11. If I was
Okay.
Arteta, this is what I would go for. I'll go in goal. I'll still go. I think I can do with any other player. I don't mind whether Raya, whether Ramsdale. I think I'm good with any of the two. Any anyone starts for me, they should do well. At the right back, I think that it's going to be Ben White. Now the two centre back together is going to be Saliba and Gabriel for sure. The left back is going to be Zinchenko. Then in my midfield, I would prefer Thomas Partey, um, Rice, and Odegaard. That is the best midfield we have. Partey, Rice, and Odegaard. And up front, I'm going to be starting Gabriel Jesus. To the right hand side is going to be Saka, and my left hand side is going to be Martinelli. I think that's just the best thing we could
Strong
have.
team,
Strong team.
It's a
4-3-3.
very strong.
4-3-3.
For me,
4-3-3.
for me, it's just the best that we have got, and that's what I feel the best that Ateta should start with each time is into these games. So I don't see the reason why he should go. So now, if we lose Odegaard, if we maybe at any point in time due to injury, fatigue, or for one reason or the other, we lose Emil Smith, we lose Odegaard. For me, I think Smith Rowe just slots in perfectly in that position because he can do what he does, and I'm okay with him playing there. But you see, Kai Havertz, I don't think any or Vieira in place of Odegaard. I'm not going with it. I think I'm okay with Smith Rowe. Smith Rowe gives you goal. At least I'm sure that Smith Rowe can give us close to at least 5 goals in the season. What do you think? I think Smith Rowe can still give us 5 goals in the season.
Yeah, if he gets played,
if he gets played,
he needs practice.
he needs practice.
Yeah,
Like some of the chances
yeah,
he
but-
had,
Chances he had.
he wasn't.
I think he's getting back from injury.
He's going to take it.
From the injury, he's just coming from injury. We have to give him time, bro. I think he needs that time.
Well, he needs game time.
Well, he needs game time. He needs to play.
Yeah, he
He's
needs to
not-
play.
because he's not match fit.
He's
Yeah.
not match fit.
He's lacking practice.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not. Yes,
Competitive
practice.
games, yeah, competitively.
Yeah, and I see he was forcing it. I think I noticed that in his previous game. Do you remember the game he played? The last game he came on, he was just trying his best to get the goal. I think that was the one before Man City, before our Man City game. He played and he was trying to force it. I think he got 2 chances that he felt he should have buried. He was so frustrated for not getting the goal, and I think I understand why he did, because he wanted to just make sure he got that goal because he felt that was holding him back. And I'm very sure when Smith Rowe breaks that door, I'm sure he's going to get it done. I'm sure he's going to get it done. So I don't want him going to Newcastle for that, as in they are rivals.
Yeah, they're definitely a rival of ours. I mean, we shouldn't be.
They're definitely a
we've done it
rival of
before
ours. I
in
mean,
the
we shouldn't be.
past.
We've done it before in the past.
We've given our best players,
We've given our best
players to
or
different teams.
players we had to different teams.
If you see this comment here,
If you see this comment here,
Old School
Yeah.
will pick Havertz.
Old School.
Said
pick
world
Havertz.
class, 1 goal and 1
world
assist, 7
class,
games.
1 goal and 1
Havertz
assist,
is
7
class.
games. Havertz is class.
What class?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Havertz? You mean Havertz is class?
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah,
dynamite.
dynamite.
How? Can you just tell me how? Why?
His pass
Would you-
for the
His
goal
pass
against
for
City,
the goal against City.
brilliant.
You mean in the Champions League final?
No,
In the game against Man City,
in the game against Man
or
City.
1-0 win.
Yeah.
Or 1-0 win.
So you call him what class for that?
Marvelous.
I'm sorry, I don't want to use that word online. I'm just not going to use that. I'm not going to.
I'm
say
joking, yeah. I'm
I'm
joking.
joking, yeah.
that. Yeah, I
Read
know.
the
I
comment.
know.
Read
You
the comment.
just
Read the comment.
You just have to
Read
be
the comment.
Yeah, I did. I see. It's
was
a
a
joke.
joke,
I know.
It was a joke.
I know. You guys, it's cracking me up. Havertz. Oh, so no.
What a player.
What a player.
I think Ateta knows he made a mistake and he just doesn't want to accept it. I think he wants to play around it. I think he wants to.
And we paid 65
Paid
million for him.
65
It's a lot
million
of
for him.
money.
It's a lot of money.
It's a lot of
for an
money.
average
A lot of money
player,
for
you
an
know?
average player, you know.
And I think he wants to actually try to make it work. I think it's really working on trying to make it work. That's what I'm seeing. That's what I see from a situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
He
but you
wants it
can't
to work.
convert him.
And
Yeah,
But you can't convert him. Yeah, you can't convert
He's
him.
not.
but
He
you know the
wasn't good at
truth.
Chelsea.
You know
He
the
wasn't
truth.
good at Chelsea.
It's going to take
Yeah,
time.
I'm listening.
It's going to
Again,
take time.
but you know one thing, I really want this guy to. I wish it could be a Xhaka that actually turned out to be good. Maybe sometime in the season, I don't know. I want it to work. I wish it
Shaka.
could work.
Shaka.
I mean, Kaya Havertz, as in, I wish it could work. I wish it could just work, so at least
Okay.
Okay.
we have something to band Chelsea on, because basically, if this guy doesn't work, Chelsea fans are going to shred me down here. I don't know about you over there,
We should
but
bring him on
I have
as
a
a
lot of
Bring him
friends.
on as
substitute.
a
20
substitute
minutes
for
to
20
go.
minutes to go.
Maybe he could score.
Maybe he could score.
Look,
That would be
I
fun.
don't know
That
about
would be
you.
fun.
I don't know about you, but down here, I have a lot of Chelsea fans on my back. They're not letting
They're
me
on your
move.
back.
They're
They're on your
choking
back.
me. Yes, they're choking me because they keep telling me, okay, you got a reject, you got Harvard, you've got nothing, you can't do anything.
They
We
have a
robbed
team
you
of
of
They
rejects.
have a team of rejects.
Yeah, they
Came from
keep they
Chelsea.
keep the
Came from
list.
Chelsea.
The list is endless. David
Woodrick.
Luiz,
Woodrick.
Gallas, a lot of
He
them.
sold Mason Mount
He
They,
sold
to
Mason Mount
United. He's
to
crap.
United. He's crap.
I actually don't know what's behind all those deals.
Crap.
Who sold? As in, I need to go and those guys needs to be investigated. How were they able to get
They
rid
do.
of all
They do.
those players?
They do.
How were they able to get rid of those players?
Good question.
Good question.
Honestly, I don't know how they were able to get rid of all those players. They sold all their players, sold them for good money while we struggle. Do you know that this guy, Cendric, is still on our list, as a player?
Yeah.
Cendric.
Yeah.
We find it very difficult to get Cendric out. We are losing good players for lesser money. Please, let me even ask, what is the status of our fair play following the FFP rule? I think they said, I was hearing that we have to be forced to sell some players in January. What have you heard concerning the FFP, Arsenal and the FFP?
I heard
I said
absolutely
it
nothing
because
about
I
that.
heard absolutely nothing about that.
they said we should be at the brim of FFP, considering the fact that we have sold a lot of players and we have not actually recuperated the money.
I didn't hear anything about that.
I didn't hear anything about that.
Well, that's the information like that. I
Mm-hmm.
think I hear
Okay.
from people right now
Yeah.
that we've done more of buying than selling, and actually at a point in time we actually need to sell, and that's why this
Mm.
Mitro issue is kind of worrying. That's why I'm worried with MS Mitro, because I feel if we actually have to sell, I think that's the only person people will like. Well, they want to buy from us, because nobody is coming for Cendric, nobody is coming for any other players. I think the only players that people will come for is MS Mitro, and I wouldn't
Mm.
want that.
Mhm.
Yeah, it could be difficult.
Yeah, it could be difficult. Yeah, could be
If
difficult.
we get into trouble with
We
the
get into
financial fair
trouble
play,
with the financial fair play.
That is going to
that can
be
be
a
serious.
serious
That can be
issue.
serious.
It will be serious, because basically I think clubs are being haunted for that now in recent times. This hasn't been in fruition for a couple of years, but suddenly it looks as if the whole FFP team is now an issue now. But how come it wasn't that effective in the early years? I think Arsene Wenger mentioned, I think it's now Arsene Wenger forcing this whole FFP created.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, true.
What do you think of
What do you
Edu
think
is in
of
Brazil at the
Edu
moment?
is in Brazil at the
He's at
moment?
Fluminense.
He's at Fluminense.
Yeah, I think I saw something on AFTV talking about maybe, yeah, I think it has to do with work.
AFTV.
I'm guessing people.
AFTV.
Yeah,
You don't watch them, do you? Robbie and them like.
You don't watch them, do you? Robbie and them like.
yeah.
They're
I
not
do
Arsenal
watch a lot
fans.
of channels just to get
They're
information.
not Arsenal fans.
Yeah, I
Huh?
understand. We should watch Troops.
Yeah, I
Troops.
understand. We should
Yeah,
watch Troops.
yeah, troops. I,
Troop
I,
TV.
I, I kind of go along with everybody.
Troop TV.
Troop, try, tie. Have you been on the FTV?
No, never.
No, never.
Okay. No, I
What do you,
actually
you
just
Fever?
watch anyway. I just watch and
What do you?
I like Lee Gunner.
I didn't hear you. I didn't get you. Sorry.
I like Lee Gunner.
I like Lee Gunner.
I like Troops.
Lee Gunner is fine,
I
but
like Troops.
Lee Gunner is controversial with his comments too. I think sometimes he even contradicts himself. Watch him on Terry's show, on Terry Flowers' show,
Mm.
and he's always contradicting himself sometimes. He wants us to
Yeah,
win.
maybe.
He likes us winning. At the same time, he tells you to sack the manager when the manager is not doing well. Then if we keep sacking our manager, then we're not going to get a manager. We're
He's
going
an
to keep
Arsenal fan,
sacking
though.
everybody.
He's an
else.
Arsenal fan, though. He's a fan.
He supports the team.
Yeah, he's a
He
fan,
supports
but
the
don't you
team.
think it's too hard? It's too. I don't know.
Sometimes,
I don't know.
Sometimes he is.
He goes. I think he goes overboard sometimes, and sometimes I kind
He's
of
right
get
about the
pissed
fan
with.
But
base.
he's right about the fan base. He's
though.
right about the fan base. No.
Yeah.
There's a
Of
lot
course,
of fans,
of course.
like
But
not you,
A lot
not
of
me,
fans, like not
not
you,
Anthony,
not me, not Anthony.
but there are a lot of fans
yeah,
out there, and
There are a lot of fans out there, and they're
I'm not.
idiots.
idiots.
I think I get it. I get his views, but sometimes he just goes over. I think
Yeah, he
overboard
does.
on the
He
whole thing.
overreacts.
He
Yeah,
lashes
he
out on
does.
people.
He overreacts.
He overreacts to things like that's one of the time I watch his channel too, but I don't watch his channel personally. I kind of watch the one he does with others, like when he shows with Terry. I think I do that most
Yeah.
times. I see that most times on YouTube.
Yeah.
I watch his show with Terry because I think Terry makes him brings a little bit of calmness to him. Then, but basically, I saw some of the things he does. But personally, I don't watch the channel really, but I watch the channels he features in. But he's a very good. I like it. I understand his what he wants. But generally he does his things. I think he has a very good, a very big channel and he's doing fine. I think that's good for him. And
Yeah.
the comment says we need a striker in January, and that's true. We actually
You
do
need a
that.
striker.
We
You
need a striker. What do you think? I said Neto. I feel for January, Neto and Tony.
I would take that.
January,
I would take
Neto
that.
and Tony. Then we go for the league.
I would take that.
I would take that.
What do you think? Does Neto and Tony makes us a Premier League winner? Do you think those two can make us a Premier League winner?
I think we need a very, very physical midfielder, a big, strong guy. Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I said. So you think Tony is not strong enough?
No, he's a forward. We need a strong midfielder.
Do you think Tony is not strong enough?
Tony is a forward.
Tony is a forward.
I'm talking about a midfield
I'm
player.
talking about a midfield player.
Midfield, but I think our midfield is fine. Except
We have
for
no one
January
strong
when
in there. No one
We
physically
have no one
robust.
in there. No one physically robust.
We're not
Partey,
strong enough.
We're not
Physically.
strong enough physically.
Partey.
Yeah, but we need another one. Yeah, we need somebody else
We
in
need
there.
another one. Yeah, we need somebody else in there. That,
Declan
In my
is
opinion,
good too,
we're
and he's
lacking
very
a
strong.
really strong midfield player.
in my opinion, we're lacking a really strong midfield player.
We have Odegaard, we have
Okay, who do you have in
Jorginho, we
mind?
have
Odegaard, we have Jorginho, we have
Vieira. We need someone with a bit of muscle.
Vieira. We need someone with a bit of muscle.
Who do you have in mind?
Anyone in the Liverpool midfield? Henderson? Someone strong.
Someone strong.
Rodri?
Nah.
Someone strong.
Nah. Anderson. No. Liverpool? No. Yeah,
Well, anyway,
Rodri, fine,
we
but
need a strong
Liverpool,
midfield player.
I think Liverpool's
Strong
midfield.
midfield player. Yeah.
I think that's lacking. Like against
well,
against the better teams, we get
Against
blown away.
Against the better
Blown away.
teams, we get blown away.
Watch what happens against Newcastle.
But not
Watch what
this
happens
season,
against
though.
Newcastle.
Not this season, though. We haven't gotten blown away by any team this season. We've actually been
Spurs,
decent in all our games. In fact, we've controlled game
Spurs,
more.
Spurs did the job
Which
on
one?
us.
Spurs did the job on us.
Spurs. Yeah, I saw the game was the Spurs game. You
Loans,
know, even if we had
Loans.
10,000 muscles for the game. Look, in the European competitions, you can actually judge us on that basically because Arteta's record in Europe has been terrible. We've been dominated by Olympiacos. We've been knocked out by Olympiacos. We've been knocked out by Sporting Lisbon in Europe. So most times I don't actually get it. But you see, for the league, the reason why I'm not worried about the Tottenham game is that most of the time, even when we were better, stronger, when we had the likes of Thierry Henry, when we had the Invisibles, when we played Tottenham, it has always been end to end. So I wasn't surprised the game was like that. And sometimes it doesn't have to be how good we were playing against Spurs. We actually kind of I don't know, maybe we personally make the game equal or even, but we don't actually, yes, we blow them away sometimes, but out the window. It doesn't matter how good you are. Sport will always giving us problems. It doesn't matter. We win most of the time, but you understand the form goes out the window when it comes to the North London derby. So that's why I'm not really worried. The only game I think I'll be worried about is Fulham, but we didn't get dominated in the game. Fulham scored, we got 2 goals back, and they equalized. Which, yeah, that would be for me. I think it's complacency. I think we felt like we were better than them. We felt like we were too confident that we were going to win the game. We felt we had won the game immediately. We scored the second goal, and we got stung. Someone won along the way. So, but for me, I think the midfield has been decent this season.
okay. I still think we need another
Okay,
midfielder
I still
though,
think
a
we
strong
need another
player.
midfielder though, a strong player.
Like Anthony
Somebody
says here,
says in the
Ndidi from
Anthony
Leicester.
says here, Ndidi from Leicester.
Not a bad player.
fellow Nigeria, I know him very well.
Not a bad player.
I'm kind of I know him very well. He plays for the Super. He played a couple of days ago for the Super Eagles. The
Okay.
2 qualifiers we played, and I
Okay.
watched him. I know him very well. And Didi is a player I love that I would have loved to take at Arsenal any day, anytime.
Yeah.
Didi is a very good player, but
Yeah.
recently he has gone down with Leicester to the Championship, and they've not actually been. It doesn't matter how good you are. Once you're in the Championship, you have to get something. And I
It's
don't know. I
difficult
think
to
people are actually sleeping on
to-
this guy. This guy is very good. Wilfred Ndidi is very good. He's very good.
Mm.
He's somebody I would take with
Mm.
an advert. He's a
Straight
very
away,
good
yeah.
guy. He plays.
Yeah.
It's the only.
straight away. Yeah.
Yeah, I would take him. He's very big. Any day, anytime, it will be on. Ndidi will be good. Nigerians are actually good when it comes to the forward plays. Anyway, have you seen this guy at Leverkusen or Victor Osimhen?
Ah,
What do you think
yes.
about Victor Osimhen up front?
Yes.
I think he's brilliant.
I think he's brilliant.
What if we put it? If he comes into us now, do you think who goes to the bench in our front three? Who goes to the bench? Who drops to the bench?
Jesus.
Really? You drop Jesus?
Yeah, and I'd have Osimhen.
Yeah, and
I'd
I'd have Osimhen,
Saka and Martinelli.
Saka and Martinelli.
Wow. I find it very difficult to kind of, despite Jesus not scoring loads of goals.
Yeah, he doesn't score. He doesn't
Yeah,
score.
he
What
doesn't
he
score.
brings-
He doesn't score.
He doesn't score loads of goals, but what he brings to the team, the way he gives, the way he goes into the midfield, takes the ball, brings the ball down, you would not believe that he's not that huge.
We need him to score
he
goals, though.
competes with the likes of Van Dijk. Even when he has Van Dijk at his back, he's actually very good considering his,
I like
his
Jesus.
size.
I like him as a player. But we need him to score more goals.
I like him as a player, but we need him to score.
Yeah, I think he needs to score more goals too. I think that's one thing he needs to have. But one thing, I think we knew him before we
For
bought
like the
him.
last
He
half an
didn't-
hour now.
Like the last half an hour. No, let's see.
Let's see.
Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see.
Why is that?
Why is that?
That never happened before.
That never happened before.
I'm trying to figure out why.
I'm trying to figure out why.
Why is that?
Why is that?
You're getting an echo.
Yeah, I'm getting an echo.
Yeah, I'm getting an echo.
I'm guessing it's the network because basically your my screen sometimes too goes buffering just now.
Yeah, it's
But it's
annoying.
fine now. It's back to normal now.
I knew there was something wrong. That's been going on for like
I knew there
45
was
minutes.
something wrong. That's been going on for like 45 minutes.
No, it's doing it again.
But the sound is fine but from here, right here. I think the sound is fine. I can hear you clearly. Your voice is not your voice
Yeah.
is not rebounding. Then
Yeah.
But the echo is still there. Are you watching it on something? Are you watching it on your
But
side
the
as
echo
well?
is still there. Are you watching it on something? Are you watching it on your side as well?
no, I'm on
Like on YouTube,
StreamYard.
I
I'm
mean.
just on
On
StreamYard.
YouTube, I mean.
I'm not on YouTube. I'm on StreamYard direct. I'm watching streaming from StreamYard direct. I had to
Okay.
go take off YouTube because of the echo, so I'm not on it. I'm not on YouTube.
That's weird.
It's weird.
Probably let me just try again. Maybe probably because of the way I'm connected. Maybe I go out and I come back again. Come back in.
Okay.
Okay.
So annoying.
So annoying.
It's been going on for like 45 minutes. You know what I mean? You see there now, it's gone. I mean, all right, I'm going to try one more time. And if not, I'm going to end the stream because it's starting to give me a headache. Okay.
Okay.
Let's see. It was starting to give me a headache. You know what I mean? It was like repeating. Yeah, it was annoying. I said that. It was like 45 minutes going on. That should give you a headache. It's annoying, man. I like listening to my own voice, but not that much. Thanks for saying that, Anthony. I knew it wasn't just me, yeah? I knew it wasn't just me. I could hear it. You know what I mean? It was very irritating. All right. Definitely with his connection somewhere along the line now, because now it's fine. That was so irritating. So annoying. All right, I think I'm going to end the stream there. That was enough. All right. Thank you to Anthony for coming on, man. Thank you to Solomon. Nice to talk to you again. Thank you to AFC always. Sorry to hear about your bereavement. And yeah, that's it, guys. I'm going to drop it on the head there. Like this video of me. Subscribe to my channel. And yeah, see you next time. Yeah. See you later, guys. Come on, you gooners. Peace.